Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. It is once again a Wednesday. Welcome to Wednesday. I hope you are all enjoying a Wednesday, having a Wednesday, doing Wednesday things like existing, and that's the end of that sentence. We're playing pigeon game again. We're playing bird game. We're going to date some birds. We're going to date such birds. And the poll results was Creepy Doc, so we're going to do Creepy Doc this time. Let me get the game sound on. All right, there is just no audio on this screen after a while. Let's see. We do a load. We do this one. So Doctor has two endings. And it looks like the only difference is we gotta study math every day to get one of them. Oh, this bird. Let's go ahead and let's do his true ending. I have a feeling that their true endings and their like normal endings are basically the same thing. But for the true ending, you get like an extra bonus scene afterwards. We're gonna join the infirmary staff. That's everyone, is it? Have fun. So we're just gonna study so much math. We're gonna get so smart. Did y'all enjoy math classes in school? I enjoyed math a lot until it got to, I think, trigonometry. And then it stopped being about numbers and letters and started being about graphs and shapes. You can currently afford 10 hats. Do I even have 10 hats? I'm gonna have to get like a ton of hats for hat day, I think. Where's my hats folder? Where is my hats folder? Hello? Hello? Oh, there you are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What was headband? Oh, it was Naruto. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Why is Harvey? Oh, he's there. 16 hats. I'm gonna have to get more hats just in case. You like math very much? Math was okay, understood it, didn't care for it? Yeah, I was like, I loved it when it was logic, and I guess it never stopped being logic, but something about having to plot lines on a graph, once the lines stopped being straight lines and started being like curves, and like, once you had to graph sine and cosine and tangent, that was where it lost me. It'd be like, I should know from being bad at it. Yeah, it's like, I guess you don't have to be good at something to like it, but it does help. It does help to like... Wait. Hold on. My brain is doing like some sort of Mobius strip logic where it's trying to say if you like something, it's easier to be better at it because you'll do it a lot because you like it. But also, if you're better at something, you'll like it more because it's not as frustrating? But not necessarily? How do emotions work? I can't count the number of people who hate math or I'm good at math. that's, I guess, different. I wonder if there's anybody out there who's like really good at math, like a mathematical genius, but they just hate it so much. Every single day they're solving equations and being like, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Number 3, I hate you. Number 4, I hate you. Number 5, I hate you. Division sign, I hate you. Plus sign, I hate you. The X and Y axis, I hate you. But they're like getting Pulitzer Prizes and Tony Awards for the biggest math they've ever done that anybody in the entire world has smarted about. And inside, they are seething and boiling with all sorts of rage at calculations Salutations, eyfey. Yuya? What's wrong? Are you hurt? So sweet of you to worry about for me, but no, I'm the second in command here. You are? I never would have guessed. I couldn't be happier, mon ami. Mystery is the most powerful of aphrodisiacs. Don't say that. That's weird. Anyway, our job as staff is to check the medicines and clean up in here. Normally I'd do that, but today I've got some stuff I need to take care of, so could you handle this mess for me? Of course. My thanks, eyfey. Oh, and don't touch the desk. It's the doctor's personal area. I'll take you somewhere nice in return. Adieu. Yuya flutters out the door. Did he just ask me out? Anyway, cleaning. Some of these drugs are a little weird, no matter how you look at it. Is this really an infirmary? Feels more like a human, or rather avian experimentation room. You hate math, but you'll do it to satisfy your curiosity. You spent so long on card shuffling problem sophomore year. In your free time? Like, not even in class? Your stats teacher thought you were going to major in statistics. I think statistics also was where I started to drop out of the math. Like, my brain just started to fizzle out when math came up in the topic of subjects. Though I do like... See, I like logic puzzles. I like Sudokus, and I like... Picross is kind of like math. Nerdle is fun. The desk drawer is open, and there are files sticking out. Everything was neat when I was in here last, but maybe the doctor's a little careless about tidying up. My sister went, what are the chances of shuffling this deck in perfect order in the car one morning? What are the chances? How do you even solve for that? Because is it 52 cards in a deck? And would it just be like, what's the chance of... What all the different possibilities of how many combinations 52 cards can have, and then one out of that many? If you riffle shuffle a deck perfectly 8 times, it will return to its original order. Oh yeah, if you do the like like, I'm doing things with my hand that you can't see because I'm a drawing, but like you fold them together and you do the flipples and they go like together and it's like a sandwich. That's how shuffling card work it, right? Right? I didn't know that though. If you do that 8 times, it goes back to its normal order. So does that generally put them exactly 1 card apart, 2 sides? Here, all the possible permutations where it would be possible to shuffle the deck back imperfectly back to... I'm like trying to process this in my mind and I cannot even imagine it. I think if you have the power to turn back time, if you have a magic watch that lets you reset the clock, reset the hour, like a save state in a video game, if you simply reload your save state in real life, eventually you'll get the perfect deck on the first go. Whether it's your brain so you reject it. I don't know when the last time I had to use any math more complex than like multiplication was. I guess division is more complex than multiplication. Is it? Yuya did say not to go near the desk, but I think I'll neaten the desk. I'm trying to think when the last time I like had to write down a math equation is. I work in Excel a lot. I do a lot of Excel sheet stuff, and that'll do calculations for you. So I have to do like, if you have a bunch of things that all have different weights and you want to like portion a cost so that it's distributed based on like the things that weigh more get more of the cost than the things that weigh less. But that's not very hard. That's like basically division. It's like a fraction of something. Okay, if you flip over the top cards on both halves, how does that change the odds? You worked on it for months? Flip over the top 2 cards. That's crazy. In like a positive, like that's crazy in the best way possible. I love when something is a challenge and then you do it and then you complete the challenge and then you win the prize of you've done it and you know it and you've solved it. Just putting the files back in order should be fine. Fun fact, you didn't learn log division until 8th grade because you were absent the day they taught it? Oh, geez. Was your test for multiple choice? You did multiplication for each answer? That's one way around it. I did realize that going through school, everything is multiple choice. So, like, you don't need to learn how to do any of the things that they taught you. You just need to know how people make tests and kind of like which answer is most likely to be the correct one. You refused to use a calculator until high school. Whenever math got to the point where we had to start using graphing calculators, I don't think I ever figured out how to use a graphing calculator, so I was struggling. Multiply exponents by hand. I remember in school when I was a wee babe and the teacher would say, you can't use a calculator on the test because when you get out there in the real world, what are you going to do? Carry a calculator with you in your pocket at all time? You're not going to have that. And now everybody has a calculator in their pocket at all times that can also make phone calls and go to Wikipedia and play funny anime on it. Of your graphing calculator, you named it Ziggy. I think I figured out how to play games on my graphing calculator, but not how to actually like do the graphs. You again. Oh, it's him. This is Doctor. When did you? I just got back, but oh my, we do have sticky fingers, don't we? That's not it. Sakazaki asked me to clean. Clean? Oh, I see. You're on the staff now. Your teacher would get really confused when they saw your scratch paper. It was all multiplication. We were doing the division unit. You had to explain you never learned long division. That's insane to me that they only taught it like one day. I feel like long division, like, you should at least have homework about it a couple days in a row. It should at least be in like the textbook. Took your AP stats exam at the end of the year. You were very ill and had no recollection of taking it afterwards. Oh, geez. I took 2 AP classes in high school. I took AP stats was one of them, and I think AP Java, like the programming language, and I absolutely failed the Java one. I got like the word. Is it out of 5? Is that how AP test scoring is? Like 1 is good and 5 is bad? Is that still how they grade them? I think I got a 5 on the Java, the worst one, and then I got like a 3 on the stats, so it didn't actually count as anything. 5 is good? Oh, it was probably the other way around. I got a 1 on the Java and then like a 2 on the stats. So like my stats one didn't actually count for college credit, but I passed the high school class, so I didn't have to retake it or anything. It was weird. Took AP stats exam at the end of the year. Oh yeah, it's the same. I don't think I ever got sick in school. I simply don't get sick. Trying to remember all the APs you took. It's probably more than 2 then. Oh, I see. You're on the staff now. Yeah? Did he say anything about going near the desk? Yes, sir. Please do be more careful next time. Curiosity killed the cat, among other things. Ho 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 ho. Yes, sir. Does he laugh like ho 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 because he's Christmas, because he's Santa, because he has Christmas music? Let's never do that again. Sitting at home is so relaxing. Oh, tomorrow's a class hike. We're gonna hike. So I was looking out for it. I was keeping my eyes out this time. They don't show the funny number. They don't show us 420. They say it's the day before. but they don't put the number in the corner, and then the next day it's 421, and that's not the funny number at all. That's the number after the funny number. This is a crime, honestly. Somebody should make a mod for this game that just puts the date in the corner on the split second before the class hike. Apparently we have to talk to Kazuaki. But we talked to him last time. He just takes a nap. This is probably so we don't end up on somebody else's route. Stats, European history, US history, English language, English literature, and Spanish. That's so many. That's so many APs, so many apps. Got a 5 in English language and statistics and 4 on the rest. Nice. Yeah, I was not a go-getter kid in high school. I'm passing all my classes, and that's really all I need. I don't think I failed a single class. C was the lowest, but usually I was like B's and A's. You did fail classes? Well, because you're taking insane 50 billion AP classes. You got too much on your plate. I was like, let me get the basics, and then we'll take maybe 1 or 2 higher level, and then do the bare minimum of the homework. There was one class I almost failed, and that's because during the final exam, I was on a boat, and so I didn't take the final exam, and like, I checked with the teacher beforehand. She said you could take a makeup test afterwards, and I was like, cool. But it was also my senior year, and I hadn't taken the makeup test yet, and the school was like, you don't get to graduate because you're failing your history class. I'm like, no, wait, hold on, I'm not. I just haven't taken the makeup test yet. It's like, yeah, but it says you have a 0 on this test right now. I'm like, it's because I haven't taken the makeup yet. And then I passed the makeup, and it was fine. They probably wouldn't have done that if my grade in the class wasn't a C, and like, getting a 0 on the test would have actually failed me the class, but it's fine. Failed English lit, kind of, and art, you failed art. How do you kind of fail a class? And I don't think art shouldn't be a class you can fail unless you like, I guess did you just not do the art assignments, or was your teacher just a bad person? Wait, why are you telling me to review more? I just studied math. We're so smart at math in this game. Oh, you did the assignments but refused to turn them in. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that'll do it, though. Dropped out of German class because you hated it, and turns out you didn't need it to graduate. Yeah. How many years of language do you have to take in high school now? Is it 2? I think that's what it is for college. I majored in a language in college, so I had to take a lot of that. But I'm pretty sure for, like, high school and general ed, it was just like, oh, just the 2. Just 2 years of it and you're good. I think my high school offered... They didn't have German. I probably would have taken German if they had it. Thank you, Nightbot. They had the typical Spanish and French. And then they had Latin? Kind of wish I'd taken Latin. That one seems fun. You're a difficult student because you could do really well the first semester, and the second semester your brain would go, everything you do sucks. Oh, I feel that. Oh, that feeling of it's gotta be perfect or else it's not worth doing at all. If anyone sees the world will end, it's better to fail than to let people see something you consider unsatisfactory. See, that's a trap. Did well on AP exams because there wasn't a chance for you to throw your work away. Yeah, that's the thing. Tests, they sit you down and you just kind of have to do it. But when they give you essays, when they give you projects, when they give you homework, that's when you're like, it's not good though. I don't want to give it to the teacher. Where you live, you need 0 years of a language? Dang, that's kind of nice. Yeah, my school was definitely, you needed at least 1 or 2 years of some language. Um, here's a hot tip for anybody who's still in school right now. Whatever you've got done, turn it in. Nobody's gonna look at this and be like, this is the best you can offer. People are gonna see that you did a fourth of the assignment and be like, okay, we'll give you a fourth of the points. And like, yeah, it sucks, but those little fractions of points add up so much, and they can be the thing that saves you. They could be like, they could literally change your grade from failing to like a C or even a B. Kind of failed English Lit because the teacher was like, well, if you don't want to show me your current work, show me older stuff and can give you some credit for that. Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, that teacher is incredibly cool. The whole like, oh, if it's not perfect, then it's not worth like showing to people. I fell into that a lot of the time for like art. I have a lot of just like unfinished things that I'm like, no, I can't get it to look the way I want, so I can't finish it, and I'm never gonna finish it, and I'm never even gonna like post it online or whatever. And then in the same breath, I would go on the internet and scroll through people's like works in progress and be like, dang, these are so cool, even though they're unfinished. These are the neatest things I've ever seen. Nothing's gotta be perfect. Fun fact about the AP English Lit exam, you got a nosebleed in the middle of typing your essay? Oh. I hope that was just like, it was very dry that day and not like the stress of AP exams has caused your blood to exit your nose. Nosebleeds are weird. That's definitely one of those things that, like, some people get a lot and some people never get. Had chronic nosebleeds twice a week for 6 months in 2021. Wild. I'm trying to, I could probably count the number of times I've had nosebleeds in my life on like one hand. I've probably had less than 5 nosebleeds in my entire life. And one of them, I ended up bleeding on a library book, so I stole it. I never returned it, because I'm like, well, I can't give them a blood book, so I guess it's my book now. It was a school library book and not, like, a library book, so I didn't feel as bad about it, but also, like... This blood book. What am I gonna do? Like, here's the book that I borrowed, but it's just one of the pages is blood now. Here you go, have a good time with it. Today's the sports festival. We gotta do First Aid 10. Got a nosebleed while reading a fresh brand new book for English class. Oh, rest in peace. Yeah. I feel like once a book has gotten blood in it, like, that's your personal book and no one else can ever see or touch it. That's your blood book now. Like, doesn't matter if you're borrowing it from the library or from a friend, or if you, like... We're gonna try to... If that was a college class, too, you probably could have sold that back at the end of the year, got some money back for it, but oh no. Rest in peace. Now you've just got blood book. Salutations. Did you come to gaze into my eyes, mon ami? I heard the first aid tent was short-handed. Just a copy of the graphic novel Fun Home. Ooh, never heard of that one. Is it good? Salutations. Slutinations. The fact there's a graphic novel makes the stain more tragic. 'Twas not just words that dawn doth to be drenched in thine blood, but pictures of art. Maybe it's a feature now. Maybe you can frame it on the wall, and then when people come in, be like, yeah, this is a cursed blood. Heard of the Bechtel? Oh, it's by Alison Bechdel? I don't actually know how to pronounce... Is it Bechtel? Bechtel? Bechtel. It's Bechtel, right? Yeah, I've seen the original comic that the Bechdel test was from, but I don't think I've seen any other of her work. I'm gonna make a note so I can... Hello? Keyboard? keyboard? Did my keyboard break? No, my keyboard didn't break. My notes app broke. Wild. We're good, we're good, we're good. Goodbye, notes. I love seeing comics. I don't know if y'all know this about me, but I love comics very, very, very much. I majored in Japanese in college, and sometimes people come up to me and be like, oh wow, you must love Japan so much because you studied Japanese for so many years of your life. And I say to them, I says, no, I don't even care that much about Japan. I just really like comics, and Japan makes some very good ones, and I want to be able to read them when they haven't been translated. And that is like 90% of the reason I learned the Japanese. Hey, Mims, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. You have a... Oh yeah, you do have a sword. Use it wisely. Use it wisely and responsibility, or I will take it away. Alas, spurned for the sake of medicine, I must work harder to prove my love. / ban everyone. I mean, there's nothing I could do to stop you from doing that, but there are steps I could take to undo it after it's been done. Fun Home went, sexuality is a hypothesis or something, and then when you read it, you were like, nifty, and a year later you're like, oh wait, I'm gay, so it holds a special place in your heart. Oh, nice. I kind of love how, as time progresses, people are a lot more, like, open and sharing with their, like, sexuality and their gender identity and just, like, everyone's different experiences, because I don't know if you guys know, but I'm old, so when I was growing up, it was very much like, all straight people are like this, and all gay people are like this, and everything, or like bi people barely exist, and trans people are just a joke for Bugs Bunny, and that's it. And it's wild to see, like, now, like, celebrities... Like, I don't know if you guys have read people who are, like, older than me talking about how, when Pride comes around, all the corporations are like, well, we're rainbow now. We love gay people now. Oreos, we're rainbow. Nike, we're rainbow, whatever. And how, like, it sucks because it's capitalism, but also, like, decades ago, you wouldn't even have that. At least now, corporations are like, yes, gay people are more important. We want the gay people money rather than cater to the homophobes and stuff. And while it's hard to say that that's a step in the right direction, it kind of is a step in the right direction. Like, it's the idea that it's so much more okay to be open just with, like, who you are in society. when you yes slay, win Queen Yassington. Exactly, 100 yes slay. You can just do that now, and it's great. Anyway, happy to have you. As you can see, we have plenty of work to do. The obstacle course does always hurt a lot of birds. Why use a game designed for humans? Beyond me, mon ami. I suppose it's tradition. Where's the doctor? Shouldn't he be here too? Over there. He's resting in the shade of a tree, some distance away. It looks like he's taking notes on the performance of the birds on the racetrack. Well, what's he doing over there? He doesn't want to ruin his girlish complexion, working in the heat. He does the same thing every year. Is he taking notes on something? A lot of the birds graduating from this school get scouted by pro sports teams, so maybe he's checking up on the promising ones. Uh-oh, they've started. We'll be busy soon. Get ready, mon ami. Keeps an eye on 99 followers. I'm like, here's my hashtag streamer goal. If I get to 100 followers, I will play Minecraft. That's it. That's all I got for y'all. I think I'm gonna start trying to figure out and IDV. I mean, I might just do that one anyway. We'll figure it out. Minecraft comes first. Because that one... See, IDV, I'll play it. I probably won't enjoy it. Nothing against IDV, but just that style of game. Like, I wouldn't enjoy Dead by Daylight either. I'm... bad at, like, what type of game is that? Like, monster victim games? Asymmetrical games are an acquired taste. Like, what was a game I played? There was one where you play as... It was, like, more horror-ish. You play as, like, a monster that can't see very well, but you can, like, see more when people make sounds. And then, like, a team of people running away from it. Oh, what was the name of that game? I don't even know if it's out of beta, but I played with my brother and his friends, and it was, like, fun, but I was so bad at it is the thing. Thoughts on rainbow capitalism for pride? It's nice and validating to see its stuff for maybe the first week or something, but then it just clicks that they don't actually care and it's just throwing a rainbow on their logo for woke points. Rather, yeah. See, here's the thing, is it's definitely, like, fake capitalism. It's definitely soulless, like, they're only doing it for the money. But it's the idea that they've decided that gay people's money is worth more than homophobes' money. Like, they've decided, like, the bigger profit is in making the homophobes mad. We as a society, we as a terrible, horrible capitalist society have progressed to a point where gay people's money is worth more, and that's great. Yeah. I love that little dancing mans. And so I spent the sports festival patching up damaged doves with Yuya. I learned some first aid from him, so it was time well spent, I think? Looks frantically between 3 streams. Add more streams. Add more streams. I need to find a time on the weekends to stream. Because whenever I stream on the weekdays, it's always late at night because I have work during the day and then I have to eat dinner and stuff. We're going to the infirmary. I kind of want to do like a midday or morning stream on either Saturday or Sunday. I just gotta figure out when. I might do a spontaneous stream this weekend just to try it out. I kind of want to play Elden Ring. I've never played a Souls game before. And I'll probably be bad at it. But, like, I do want to try it. You again? Are you ill? Not exactly. Then why are you here? I came to... Oh shit, it's not telling me why I'm supposed to come here. Can I save? Can't save. I'm gonna say hear your voice. Wanted to hear your voice. That's right, Nightbot. This is scary. The walkthrough isn't telling us what to do. My voice. Yeah, you sound like Snufkin? And don't tell me you came here just for that. Would it be bad if I did? So many A's. J, Gray, Ray, Lay, May, Trey, Frey, Bay, Stay? Clay. Gray, but spelled with an A instead of an E. Flay. You didn't even put slay in there. How can you hashtag yes if you don't put slay? It took a hot minute to realize the ballet music is from this stream. This is the Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies from the Nutcracker, right? I'm pretty sure they gave him Christmas music because he's a Christmas bird, because he's the partridge in the pear tree. Or maybe they're like, what's a creepy free-to-use music? Ballet. Would it be bad if I did? You're even stranger than I'd thought. I'm fascinated. I would love to experiment on you. Sadly, I am busy at present. Please go elsewhere. Favorite J rhyme you were told was, pay the J because they gay. That's a good one. The other day on a Snorlax stream, they were talking about why Dick is a nickname for Richard. I got kicked out. And it's because there was a point in time where old people just loved to rhyme so much. And so Richard got shortened to Rick, and then because Dick rhymed with Rick, it became Dick. And I need to pull up the list of rhyming slang for y'all, because people called some things some wild stuff. For example, people called the stairs the apples and pears, and apparently it also got shortened. Like, let me see if I can get y'all over here to this table of things. People would just call the stairs the apples because they would be the apples and pears. So you'd just say like, hey, I'm going up the apples. Do you need anything from upstairs? Because the apples and pears rhymes with stairs. Or like, I also like how Wikipedia won't say ass, they have to say arse. They would call people's butts bottles because bottle and glass rhymes with ass. Why? They called the telephone the dog and bone. Or just the dog. And they'd call a road the frog and toad, or just a frog. Like, hey, where's little Jimmy? Oh, playing in the frog. Ecstasy tablet, Gary Ablett. I don't even know who that is. He was a footballer and manager. He played defender. This is the soccer football, right? Yeah, this is football with your feet and not with your hands. People called lies porkies? You can't just do this. You can't just... Is that why farts are called raspberries? Is that why when you do like a fart noise with your mouth, you call it a raspberry? Because raspberry tart rhymes with fart? That's why they call it blowing raspberries? That's insane. Going back to the game. There's probably some stupid thing that they would rhyme with game, like a game would be rhyme with Hall of Fame, so you'd call it the Hall. I'm going back to the Hall. They wanted to be fun and pretentious by giving things super funny long names and realize how impractical it was, so they gave them shorter, somehow funnier names. They gave it a long name that rhymed with the short name, and then they shortened the long name into the part that didn't rhyme. Like, they could have said, I'm going up the pears instead of the stairs, but no, I'm going up the apples. Let me go down apples and get you a ginger ale. Which is probably another thing that rhymes with something. Like a garbage pail. I guess being told I'm interesting is a step in the right direction. Or is it? Is it? Oh, we're learning math. Every day of this game we are learning math. Anyway, I think the moral of the story is always be rhyming. Every day of your life you should be rhyming something with something. Can you hear the song of the stars above? May they send you happiness, mon ami. How are we on the teachers? Just who will be granting my wish and how? What should I wish for? Rule the world from the shadows, apparently. I wish to take the reins of power through clever schemes and rule the world from the shadows. Oh, hello. Is that you, Desu? Mr. Nanaki. If you can't rhyme something, just make up a word. Who's gonna stop you? God? The government? Exactly. People are always like, oh, I mean, for the longest time, scientists have been trying to figure out what rhymes with orange, and then they did figure out that it is door hinge. I think Drake and Josh died for that one. But, silver and month? Still working on those. Might I suggest for month, bunth or sunth? Those are words, I think. They can be. Who's to say they aren't? Anyway, we're not letting the teacher walk us home. No, thank you. I'm gonna save here. I don't want to save over the Oko-san one, because, like, I think that one breaks the game when you load it, and I think that's very funny. I think it's so haha funny hilarious. Is there really nothing that rhymes with silver? There should be, right? Alright, Rhyme Zone, what do you got for me? 2 syllables. Chilver and Zilver. In the 3 syllables, everything is just some form of silver, like cat silver, hack silver, quick silver again, but spelled without the C. And then rep silver? What's rep silver? Doesn't even have a definition. There's no definition for chilver either. Zilver is a name or a foreign word? What is Zilver? A chilver is a female lamb. Wild. Wait, no, there has to be another name for those, right? Well, I googled the word lamb, and it's telling me about it. Lamb is a 2021 folk horror film directed by Vladimir Johansson, who also co-wrote the screenplay with Sion. And then it's just giving me pictures of sheep. I don't know what I expected. I think I'm thinking of deer. Deer is a doe. Female lamb. Is a ram a male lamb? Male sheep? Oh, but a lamb is a baby sheep, right? So that would be like a filly of horse. Filly of horse is chilver. Rams are just male sheep, right? And not another species entirely. I'm not that bad at animals, right? Math. Okay. For a second, I had a brain moment where I'm like, what if this is a situation where rams are like a specific breed of sheep and just I'm a fool? Mom got her ankle broken by a ram once. Oh no. Decided it didn't like her specifically. Rest in peace. Yeah. People always talk about how herbivores are sweet creatures that would never harm a fly, but no, they can be just as vicious. She's carrying eggs, but the eggs survived, thank goodness. Have y'all ever dropped your eggs at the grocery store? It's a sad moment. That's the sort of thing where you drop your eggs at the store and you're like, well, there goes the rest of my day. I'm just gonna go home and just go to bed. We'll get another try tomorrow. Yeah, I've only done it like once. And luckily they didn't fall out of the carton. It was right at the register too, and I'm like, you know what, just ring these up. I'm just gonna live with my mistake. I'm just gonna take these cracked eggs and go home and make like a really big omelet. Ugh. Moral of the story, always be so careful with your eggs. Eyfey. What is it? I'm in a bit of a hurry. Nothing much, just have you heard of the 7 mysteries of St. Pigeonations, Eyfey? This school has its own horror stories? Do tell. You once dropped a fresh plate full of freshly scrambled eggs. Oh no. That's the saddest thing I've ever heard. I'd woken up early for some cert training, didn't have time to remake them. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry. Have you guys ever done that thing where you go on autopilot and you throw something in the trash that should not be in the trash? Like you make a plate of food and then you go to throw away a wrapper and then you throw away your plate of food and you're still holding the wrapper. Don't do that. It's so sad to do it. I think we need to take a moment of silence for your eggs from the past. Rest in peace, eggs. Yeah, it's like, I don't know what it is about brain autopilot, but it knows you have to throw away something and then always picks the wrong thing to throw away. Yeah, put the milk in the cupboard and the cup in the fridge. Yeah. I've done stuff like put like things that go in the cupboard like I'll put peanut butter in the fridge instead of back in the cupboard, or like I don't refrigerate my bread. Apparently some people do, but I don't usually, except when my brain goes on autopilot and it goes, oh, the bread gets to go in the fridge now. I've put my phone in the fridge before, where I'm just like, I'm looking at recipes on my phone, and I'm like, all right, let me put away the milk in the fridge, and then I put my phone in there, and I'm looking for the recipe again. And I'm like, where'd the recipe go? Oh, it's in the fridge. Tried to put dirty dishes in the cabinet under the sink instead of the dishwasher. Oof, I haven't lived with a dishwasher in probably like 5 or 6. It's been like a long time since I've had a dishwasher, because for whatever reason, everywhere I lived in college was like, no dishwashers for you. And then the apartment I'm in now is also just like, yeah, no dishwasher. You're just going to have to do that by hand now. So that does save a lot of effort of not accidentally putting like the wrong thing in there instead of dish soap, or putting like forgetting to set it and then just putting the dirty dishes away. Yeah, well, there's one that says that sometimes students will disappear in the infirmary only to show up again as food in the dining hall and quill pens in the school store. Sounds like an urban legend to me. It does, but Dr. Uomini is pretty suspicious. Be careful, okay? You go to the infirmary a lot, right? Has he ever done anything to you? No, but... Well, you're a girl, Eyfey. I'm a little worried. That's true, I'll be careful. Ryota's always been one to overthink things. Anyway, can't keep Yo-Yo waiting. Excuse me. Huh? Yuya and the doctor are talking about something. Whoa. Do you really think I hadn't noticed? Thank you, Nightbot. You sure look like you woke up on the wrong side of the nest. What are you talking about? I shouldn't have to explain. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I've told you never to touch my desk, haven't I? And what makes you think I ever have? This doesn't look too good. Eyfey, there you are, mon ami. Eyfey can back me up on this. We were in the courtyard together until a few minutes ago. She said she was going to the restroom, so I should go ahead. I only just got here. In other words, I haven't had time to go rifling through your stuff, Doctor. Right, mon ami? What is going on here? Sounds like the doctor suspects Yuya of having searched his desk while he was out. I came straight from the classroom to here, so Yuya's obviously lying. One time you were holding a placemat and a bottle of countertop cleaner. You went to the sink cabinet where the cleaner goes and thought, huh, this placemat doesn't go here. So you walked over to the cupboard where the placemat goes, huh? This cleaner doesn't go here. You went back to the sink before finally going back to the cupboard to put away the placemat. Oh my gosh. brains do the wildest things on autopilot. What scares me the most, I think, is when you drive on autopilot. When, like, you're driving from one place to another, and you just black out during the entire driving process, and suddenly you're, like, a block from home, and you're like, oh gosh, I wasn't conscious for, like, I was not paying attention to any of that, and clearly I got here safely, but, like, hey, brain? Hey, brain, I don't think you're supposed to do that. I think you're supposed to be paying attention when I'm driving. Oh. Well, that was the one we were supposed to click, so we're good. You haven't driven yet? Sounds terrifying. Like, I guess it's... Like, I guess once you drive enough, it becomes kind of second nature, but it should never be that much second nature. It's the same as, like... Have you ever, like, walked into a room in your house and you're like, I don't remember, like, walking in here or, like, getting up. Like, you're like, I'm in the kitchen right now. I'm pretty sure I was in bed, like, a minute ago. Or, like, I guess, like, going through, like, your morning or evening routine where you, like, take a shower and get ready and stuff. But you're, like, not paying attention to any of it. It's just like, okay, I woke up and now I'm here. And something happened in between, but I was not really paying attention for any of it. It's kind of like that, except you were in control of a large vehicle that could kill you and probably also other people if something goes terribly wrong. I don't even know what's going on yet. I can't just lie through my teeth. No, I was in the classroom until just now. Ryota was there too. Yuya is lying. Shit. Well done, Miss Desu. I'm glad our new assistant is so astute. What a pity, Yuya. It would seem that you were somewhat lacking in basic truthfulness. I think we need to have a long, serious discussion. Alone. I'm sorry, Miss Desu, but could you leave? This is important. Like 75% certain you'll be a terrible driver. The driving is exactly like playing Mario Kart. I'm not even joking. It's like the same thing. It's just like you steer and then like the only difference is that a little turtle man in a cloud doesn't pick you back up if you drive off the road. So don't do that. But driving is one of those things that is extremely scary at first. And like very, very hard to get used to at first. And then as soon as you've done it for a while, you're like, oh, this is actually very easy. Oh, this is just like video games. I got kicked out again. Yuya's face looked pretty bad. Dr. Iwamini praised me, but what on earth is going on? The secret to getting good at driving, I think, is finding someone who can help you practice driving and won't stress you out so bad while you're doing it. Because, like, a lot of people, when they learn how to drive, they learn from a parent. And a lot of parents are very, very bad driving teachers because they will not hesitate to, like, scream or gasp or to shout at you whenever anything goes slightly wrong. Oh, you have to be so patient with new drivers. It's very scary for them, and anything you say or do makes it so much worse. Your mom's a good driver and a good teacher. Oh, thank goodness. Your dad is a bad driver who thinks he's a good driver. Oh, I'm sorry. My parents are both very good drivers, but it was very stressful having to learn how to drive from my dad. He would do things like make me turn off the radio because he thought it would distract me when in fact it helped me focus. And he would make the biggest, loudest gasps at anything that was like slightly too fast or too slow for him. And I'm like, like, I'm still learning. I get that I'm making mistakes, but you were not making it easy for me to not make these mistakes. We get our finals back today. I'm not sure if I did too well. The casting sounds like something your dad would do. It'd be like, oh, you're like pressing the brakes not slow, not fast. Like you didn't start pressing the brake early enough when you've still got plenty of room to brake, but you've got to step on the brake, you've got to brake. It's like, yeah, I'm doing it. My foot's on the brake. You can't see it because you're not driving, but like it's there. I'm stopping. You don't have to gasp about it. Sir? We did it! We passed our midterms! I did take, when I was getting my permit, I did take driving lessons from, like, a school. From, like, one of those, like, driving tutor places, because I think you might have to? I forget. But, I do remember one time when we had just made some, like... We had made a bunch of protected lefts in a row, and then we made another left, but it wasn't protected. So, like, it's one of those where it's like you're turning left, but you have to wait for the other cars going straight. But I was sort of distracted and new and learning and bad at it, so I was, like, starting to turn, and the dude just grabbed the steering wheel and was like, "Whoa, you trying to kill me? Did my ex-wife send you?" That was a fun moment of near death. Remember, you were planning on drawing something for your dad's birthday? Ooh. I hope you like the drawing. Cleaning. Well, I'll be here just about every day the building is open, but there isn't any real need for you to come too. There's nothing I could do to help? No. Was there anything else? Let's ask about those missing students. March's birthday month for your family except you. I think my mom's birthday is in March. I actually think... Oh, wait, why do I have a voicemail? Oh, good, it's just my phone. Is it? 2 missed calls. Who called me? Hold on. I'll figure that out later. Fat Burb. You've never seen this game? This is Hatoful Boyfriend. This is a game about dating pigeons. Actually, I'm gonna go on BRB for a second while I see if that phone call was anything very important or not. 1 sec. Okay, we're good. False alarm. My upstairs neighbor is in a wheelchair right now, so every once in a while she'll call me to help her out with stuff. And it looks like I missed her call about a can opener, but then she found her can opener. So we're good. Let's ask about those missing students. Plue. I kind of wonder about what Yuya said last week. Maybe I'll test the waters. Sir, I heard that sometimes students disappear after coming in here, and oh yeah, Cherry, by the way, this game is a dating sim about pigeons. You are the last not the last human, you are the only human in a prestigious school for birds. And you were trying so hard to get a bird date because you were in love with every bird. You're too busy thinking of what mischief would get up to while I was on BRB did nothing the story of your life. Listen, it happens. Pigeon, yeah. So right now we're trying to date this doctor. He's technically a partridge, which is like a pigeon, but not at all. Plue. Plue. Plue, 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 plue. So we're trying very hard to date this pigeon doctor bird, who is not creepy and is totally normal and is definitely not, I guess, chopping up students and putting them in the cafeteria food? is what the rumor is. Sir, I heard that sometimes students disappear after coming in here and... Toy bandits, yeah. Yeah, we're on the doctor route right now. We're on the normalist route in the game. Definitely not an evil bird. You could plu 700 times. I should make Super Plu a I guess technically you could regular Plu as many times as you want. It's free. Plu. I love the Super Plu. I need to make more sounds. I just downloaded EBDB, but I haven't hooked it up into Triggerfire yet. Do you guys want to hear EBDB? Where is EBDB? Oh, where are you, EBDB? Oh, where are you, EBDB? Streaming. Please. Let me just download this. I have too many rectangles. I have too many digital rectangles that I keep downloading things on the wrong rectangle and then having to open them up and like put them in Google Drive to transfer them between devices. Anyway, that's EBDB. Make a server the voice timeout voice channels called EBDB. Oh, that's a good name. I think in mine it's literally just called timeout. I've never put anyone in there, and I hope I never have to. But that one is definitely going to be probably a channel point reward, but then free exclamation point for like mods and VIPs and stuff. Or I might just make a shorter version that's free for everybody. EBDB is timeout. EBDB. Who told you? No one in particular. Everyone's talking about it. Kind of like a school legend or something. Mika, like Mika powder? What is Mika powder? Is that powder that makes you Mika? So you believe in urban legends. What? No, not really. Just thought it would be kind of cool if it were true. Then we shall leave it at that. That it would be cool if you were to disappear. Or something like that. Ho 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 ho. Guess I shouldn't have expected a straight answer in the first place. Mica. Oh, I don't know what mica powder is. Wait, it's mica? Has it been mica the whole time? I feel like I've probably heard you guys say it on stream and then just brained it out of my brain. Just simply removed the pronunciation. Mica, like you're so sad about your car, but you're saying car very strangely. It has always been Mica. Dang. I'm sorry for calling you Mika. Maybe I was thinking of meerkats. Are you secretly meerkats? Are you secretly my cats? I don't think you can be my cats. My cats are very small. It's a much better explanation than mica powder. Everyone gets your name wrong. I mean, to be on the same page, do people say that? Nobody knows how to pronounce eyfey. Eyfey probably shouldn't even be pronounced eyfey, but like, it's the name my brother made up for a Neopet probably like over a decade ago. Absolutely over a decade ago. And it's his fault it's pronounced this way. You are not my cats. Are you sure? Are you perhaps Pitter Patter and or Harvey Scribbles Esquire, attorney at Paw? Mica powder is a widely used and great number of crafts. Creates the effect of depth, metallic shimmer, and pearlescent beauty. Oh, you want to be Pitter Patter. You thought eyfey was pronounced eyfey. Yeah, a lot of people will say eyfey. I think the only person who's actually... yeah, Good origin story. Origin story of Neopets. I think the only person who's ever pronounced eyfey correctly, not on the first try, but like without me needing to correct them, was Reborn, who somehow got it, who's like, eyfey? Like, eyfey? Eyfey? And I was like, what the fuck? How do you know that? How do you know these knowledge from your brain? Like the powder dyes people put in fancy soaps is my... Oh, I know those. I've seen a fancy soap. I've seen the sparkles. Reborn does have big brain. Do you guys want to know my favorite Reborn quote? I think it was like the first or second stream of his I ever watched, but he definitely did say the phrase, call me Bambi because I'm feeling a little hoarse. And that is stuck in my mind for the longest time. Oh, cool, you are Kiwi Zoom. Yeah, I was like, Kiwi Shroom is sounding familiar in my brain to Tumblr, but people also can just have similar sounding names on the internet. It was your first Neopets account and you kept the username for 20 years? Dang, that's a long time. Like, I mean, I think eyfey is probably almost that. It's probably like 15. It's so flaky. Like, oh. Your cat's... Oh yeah, you do have Kiwi. Kiwi's the fluffy one. Kiwi the fluffy and Butterscotch small. Kiwi Zoom on Twitch was taken. Why? Who took that? Tell him to give it to you. Send him a message and be like, excuse me, you have my name. Give, please. Oh, shit. Hello. Hello. How'd your racing go? Did you win it? Did you win the games? Did you get a first? This game weirds me out that it gets so quiet sometimes. I need to hear that Sugar Plum Fairies music. You lost them all. Wait, no, I saw you get at least third in one of them. That's basically first. How the birds? Well, we're trying to date this doctor who may or may not be killing students. We're about to find out. Guess I shouldn't have expected a straight answer in the first place. I can never tell what the doctor is thinking when I talk to him. Yeah, eyfey the Neopet was a Zafara that we painted Christmas. And so that was the one that looked like a little angel. It was all white and it had a halo and it had wings. But that's the other thing though is when we created that Neopet, the name eyfey EYFEY was taken. So we spelled it like EIFEY, I think. Oh, summoning Booba. Hell yeah, we can get some Boobas in here. Also, thank you so much for the resubscribe. I forget if I said thank you or not, but I'm thinking it in my brain and I'm thinking it in my heart and I'm saying it with my mouth right now. Very thank you so much, extremely. But yeah, so like even though the name was taken for the Neopet, I was just kind of like, I do like this name though, and all these funny Neopets people are doing this thing called DeviantArt. I'm gonna do a DeviantArt too. What name should I do for it? Oh, what about this name we were gonna name our Neopet? Let's just take eyfey. That's not taken. And then eyfey was never taken on any other website for the rest of time except for Instagram. Somebody had it on Instagram, so I don't get to use Instagram now. It's easy to fall out of practice and get fat and lazy during summer vacation. Hunter-gatherers' bodies are a way of life, so maybe I'll go running today. ABC, always be summoning Booba. And summoning is spelled CS. Someone took yours on Twitter. Oh, rest in peace. I guess I can't even get too mad at people who take usernames. Yeah, always whack when that one person took your name, so you gotta remember a backup name. The maddest I ever got was Gmail, I think. Because Gmail, like, the name wasn't taken. Gmail just would not let me use this name because it was too short. Gmail said you have to be 6 letters or more, and I said, hey, what the heck? My name is only 5. And then I had to just do something else. Oh, this sparrow. It says we can date the sparrow, but I, like, don't know if we can date her yet. Maybe we can. We just apparently have to do gym every day. See, I was gonna say I can't get mad at people who just, like, take usernames. Yeah, the dramatic music. The music choices in this game are very interesting. When I was very small, I enjoyed making Neopets accounts and not using them. I would just make new email addresses so I could make 5 new Neopets accounts, and I made like 1,000,000 of them. And they weren't even like named well. It was just like, let me create a Neopets account that is this themed. And so I would make like, well, here's Neopets account, like PlayStation Fan 55. And we're gonna get a Neopet and name it like Spyro 55, and then we're gonna get one and name it Crash Bandicoot 55. And then we're gonna make another one, and it's gonna be called The Dogs to Love 2000 or whatever. And we're gonna make a bunch of dog Neopets. And then we're gonna make one called The Cat's Meow. And we're gonna make a bunch of cat Neopets. And I did that for like 50 accounts. I had like nothing better to do with my day than just make new Neopets accounts. I think I still have Dogs to Love and The Cat's Meow somewhere. I think one of them was called Under the Bed 1234. Why did I make that account? Are we gonna get a job? No, we're not gonna get a job this time. No jobs. We're gonna wait till we're in college. That way we can skip lectures and go to work. Slacking off and having fun is the high schooler thing to do. Exactly. Under the bed 1234. There might have been an underscore in there between the bed and numbers, but like it was basically that. I don't even remember what the Neopets were. They were probably like a skeeth. A skeeth and like a grarl. They were like monster themed because monsters live under the bed 1234. Can we invite? We can. We're inviting the doctor to the festival. This could surely never go wrong. What do you want? Why? It's the doctor. Ah, why are we screaming? Is it all? I'm going home. Sorry, I just hadn't thought you'd actually come. But I didn't have anything better to do, so I decided that even if it was a 0.05% chance, it was still worth trying. You invited me based on a chance like that? Fascinating. I think I want to try studying primate ethology. Is that like ethics? Hey Google? Google, what's ethology? No, not phone Google. Shush. The science of animal behavior. Study of human behavior and social organization from a biological perspective. Don't remember what your Neopets username was. Unfortunately, you know how to loop. That was named Epic Hunter 1. Oh, hell yeah. That is the most loop name I've ever heard. You had 3, your main and RP account and your Impulse Bobobo themed account. God, I loved Bobobo. What a good show. Like, I never really liked dubs that much, but Bobobo, my beloved. That aside, what did you want? You obsessed with getting green loops and naming them tough names? Like Epic Hunter 1? I'm trying to remember. I think, like, originally I would just be like, okay, well, here's, like, my name or, like, my nickname and then a string of numbers. I like 2s and 5s a lot, so it would be, like, 22555. But by the time I was in, like, middle school, I guess, I was getting into that, like, big Neopets life where you would, like, draw your Neopets and make pets pages for them. You'll watch it every once in a while, but all your friends hated it. Oh, your friends have bad taste. I'm sorry to say, I'm sure they're good at many things, but they have bad taste in animes if they do not like Bobobo. Yeah, by the time we were doing, like, naming Neopets eyfey, I had a shared account with my brother, by the way. It was very fun. He was very into figuring out how to get us Neopoints, so we were, like, millionaires. But it was one of those things where it's like, all right, let's get that choice Neopets name that doesn't have any numbers or underscores and, like, sounds kind of like a name, but all the real names are taken. I wanted to go to the festival with you. A festival? Forgive me, but I don't ascribe to idle superstition. I think 99.95% of the people there will be there just for fun, not religion. Very well, I shall accompany you. In exchange for your left arm, of course. My left arm? Oh, would that pose problems to your active and youthful high school lifestyle? I shall accept a lock of your hair instead, then. Okay. Yep, he's a pervert. Yippee! I still gotta get the Mario yippee sound effect. I should make that one free, just because I think it would be hilarious to hear Mario's yippee like 50 million times in a row. Fireworks. How marvelous. You mean even you like fireworks, sir? Well, naturally. Such potential. If only I could be so grossly incandescent. Not sure I want to know what he's thinking about. You had dial-up and bad at games, but a friend hooked you up with a painted pet pound swap, which is the only time I got it painted. God, no, we were getting, like... I think shortly before we stopped playing, we actually could afford a Drake egg, so we got a Drake, and we got a, like, Fountain Fairy quest, so we, painted it Eventide? It was, like, later on. So it was when they're coming up with cool new colors, but we got a lot of paint brushes. Naming conversation reminds you of your first Pokemon card. In first grade, a kid gave you an Eevee card and you didn't know anything about Pokemon. Thought it was really cute, so you took a green Sharpie, crossed out Eevee, and wrote Fluffy. That's actually really cute. Aww. When I was a kid and trading Pokemon cards, I thought that the like Vulpix card was fake, because you know how it like has sparkles on it and looks kind of like golden, but it's like not a holographic card, it's just a normal card. I definitely thought it was somebody's like really shitty attempt to scan a holographic card and like make a fake one. And so I was like, dude, that's not real. You're joshing me. You're pulling my chain. You're jokes and ladders over here with that fake Mon card. Yeah, it has like sparkles drawn on the art. Like, it's a very good card, but I was a little idiot and I thought it was fake. I didn't understand. God, Pokemon cards are so good. Actually, I have a drawer full of them. Oh my god, I have so many Pokemon cards. None of them are good, they're just the ones I like. I got Tangelas, I got Krogunk, I got a Scraggly in here. I got a Alolan Vulpix. At one point before the pandemic, somebody at my work was like, hey, I've got a bunch of old Pokemon cards. Does anybody just want these? And I said, absolutely, yes, give them here. I will put them in a drawer. Your little brother got really into the cards when he was young and had boxes, but he lost interest, and you got super into Mass, you had those cards. He threw them away? No! When I was young, when I was like, paying to every time, oh, rest in peace cards. When I was like young and collecting the cards, like the original set, at some point I lost interest in them, and my brother was, what do you call it, hitting that investment grind or whatever, and he was like, I'll give you 20 bucks for all your Pokemon cards. Thank you, Nightbot. I would have Pokemon card friends. He was like, I'll give you 20 bucks for all your Pokemon cards. I'm like, sure. And so he got the full set and then stashed them away somewhere, and I got 20 bucks. You have a baby collection. Micah has a big boy collection. Nice. I have fond memories of trading Pokemon cards by the pool. And in, I guess, the school bus. Enjoyed myself tonight. Thank you, Miss Desu. You have them all in a big plastic tub in the office. What, you mean you don't get, like, 300 binders with card sleeves, and you put them all in order from number 1 to number, shit, what number are they up to in Pokemon right now? Like 784? How many Pokemon are there? 898! 898? Already? They might pass 1,000 with the new gen. If they have 102 new Pokemon, that's 1,000, right? I'm doing math right? Is that including the ones from Arceus? It says 898 as of 2021. So there's probably like 5 more from Arceus, right? Because they got like Ursaluna and stuff. Yeah, like if they have 100 Pokemon in the new gen, they'll have reached the... Yeah, 905. That's insane. There's so many of these guys. No wonder I can't remember them all. Binder for the rares and art foils. That's fair, that's fair. Keep them in their original boxes, tins. Oh. So many friends. And so he left, a satisfied expression on his face. I'm a little worried that he was trying to study me, but I'm glad he had fun. This doctor is so normal, and it's gonna be so good to date him and not weird or bad at all. The late sunset in summer makes it easy to stay out late. I feel like my internal calendar is off already. I think I'll get some udon and go home before I get life counseled. Wait, isn't that the doctor? Good evening, doctor.
It's you. Is this any hour for a high school student to be wandering about?
Uh-huh. There's mud on his wing.
Little of this city's nocturnal entertainment is to be admired. Perhaps you should go home.
I'm going to ask what he's doing. Sir?
Yes?
What are you doing out here, sir? Not the Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy. Oh, absolutely the Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy. We are doing the Christmas bird route.
Nothing at all. I was on my way home. I just happened to pass by.
But if you were just walking around, how'd you get all muddy?
I had forgotten that primates retain their keen vision in the dark. Informative indeed. Thank you, Miss Desu. Good night.
Wait, you didn't answer my question.
Throwing something away.
Uh-huh.
I was disposing of some things I no longer need.
And so he hurried away into the night. Throwing something away? What? Littering is bad, Doctor. Totally normal thing to do. Always be throwing things away in the mud at night. And there's a C in there somewhere. Plue. I love Plue. Plue is such a good sound. I wonder if I should do like an ultra mega Plue. Always be corpse disposing. Yeah, the pro tag can be really dense sometimes. She's like, this doctor who's like asking for my entire arm. Clearly he is just a pervert and not a murderer. We've heard this dialogue before.
Oops. Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
God, I miss Kid Pics.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Thank you, Cherry. Avisiono, always be Kono. I need to add more commands. They're so fun to do. Gotta add EBDB, gotta add Mario Yippee, gotta add WoW, gotta add... Get out of here, Stream Elements. You're not my bot. Always be Plue. I turned on Stream Elements' commands for like one thing. I turned it on so that people could do, I think like followage? Uptime? One of those. Updog? I'm 87. 87 commands? Oh, hold on. I have to have more than that, right? Nightbot? Like, half of those are booba. I do have 80. I have 9 pages. Is there a limit? Is Nightbot gonna stop me at some point? I forgot there's a toast command. Can't wait till you can summon Booba again. Hell yeah. Always be summoning Boobas. Booba's my boobeloved. My beloved. My booba. Beloved. Are we helping the teacher today? Walk through? What are we doing? No, we're going home. I want to return to my glorious abode. Ever told you how dear to my heart your streams are? Yeah, time zones. I'm thinking always Booba's summon. Exactly. ABC. I think I'm gonna try to figure out how to stream on the weekend at an earlier time. Unfortunately, like, 7 p.m. Pacific is my time zone that I started at, but 10 p.m. is the other side of the country. And in Europe and stuff, that's an even differenter time. But I have work in the day of all of the days. Always be suffixing time zones, exactly. But I think this weekend I'm probably gonna do either like Saturday or Sunday, just like pick a time earlier in the day and maybe stream some Elden Ring. I haven't played it, but I want to, and I have it now. So, forgive me, sir, but I need to go home. I must return to my people with the spoils of war, lay my bloodied sword at the feet of my great king, and celebrate my conquest of all the lands from here to distant Macedonia. Macedonia? Macedonia. Hell yeah, summon boobas! Tuba. That's 2 of them. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, more? 3 of them. Elden Ring. Yeah, the new Dark Souls. I've never played a Souls game before. I've never played a Dark Souls. I've never played a Bloodborne. I've never played a... Hearing hell yeah, boobas. They're so good is the thing. Like, look at them. Look at them do their little, funny folding dance. Can you not see my mouse on screen anymore? Oh, there it is. Yeah, look at these guys. Look at them doing that little dance. I'm gonna put him on screen too. Hold on. Where's my him dance? Images. Him dance. There we go. Do you have the super crunchy cursed boobas? Oh, absolutely. Where's the cursed buzz? Booba curse. We'll put these guys on screen for free. Oh, I don't even remember what I did to these guys to make them look like that, but there they are. God, boobas are so good. Got a whole party. Look at how crunchy they are. Like, I think the orange, yeah, the orange and yellow ones are just like completely gone. Like you cannot even, you can see a little bit of orange, but yellow just doesn't exist. Always booba crunchy, always booba cursed. Always be cursed boobas on the screen. We could make them so big. We can make them so big over the screen in the game. Look at him go. Wish you could do a funny folding dance too. I bet you could. All it takes is practice. All you have to do is touch your hands to your knees? Booba anatomy is a little hard to parse. They're just kind of all one shape. So if you just kind of like put your hands up and then put your hands down and you just kind of fold, that's the new dance craze. If you go to a club, people will definitely be doing booba knees, boobies. Ha 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 ha, that's the funny one. That's the, I think I have a command for that. There you go, that's not the funny guy, that's the naughty word. I sure did make a bunch of, commands for different ways to not spell boobas right. Enjoy your time being small again, cursed boobas. Huh? Is that a student ID? Whose is it? Someone from 2-2. That's not a name I recognize. Did I go find their classroom? Might have already gone home. Well, any teacher will do, right? Boobas. Wonder what happened to your childhood booba. Did you have one? Did you have like a booba plushie? Doctor.
Good afternoon. What is it this time?
I, found someone's student ID and I thought maybe you'd know what to do with it.
Isn't that something for the staff room? Why bring it all the way here?
It was closer. And they've started printing out tests in there already. I'm not sure I can go in.
There's no need for excuses, young lady. Leave it there and get out, please.
Yes, sir.
Wait, Miss Desu.
Question mark?
Where did you find this?
Get a purple booba? They were like booba robots? Boobots? They dance? Oh, that's great. Which one's the purple one? I need to learn their names. I think, is Zing Zing Zingba the purple one or the blue one? Zumba. Zing Zing Zingba's the orange one. Blue one, Jumba. Purple, Zumba. Pink is Jingba. Yellow, Humba. Orange is Zing Zing Zingba. And Grandmama is just a human. They have names. They do have names. They have... Look at them. Jumba, Zumba, Jingba, Humba, Grandmama, Zing Zing Zingba. Plum. Mr. Man, Grandpapa, Mrs. Lady, Auntie, Sister, and Brother doesn't get a picture. You don't think you were literate or talking when you had one? I mean, like... I don't think most people who watch the boobas are literate or talking. I think the boobas are show for babies of ages one of year old or younger. Did not mean for your plues to interrupt. It was perfect plu timing. Perfect plubas for the boobas. You didn't watch the show? How did you... Did, like, your parents just be like, this? Yeah, this is a toy for babbies. Here you go. Here's purple shape. For you. It makes sounds and dance. Yeah, wee wee command. It's allowed. This is allowed here. It's allowed in stream. This is a pro wee wee stream.
Where did you find this?
It was on the staircase between the first and second floors on the south side.
I see. Ho-ho. It wouldn't do to have someone finding it and asking questions. I'm indebted to you, Miss Desu.
Asking questions?
Nothing you need to worry about. Please do be careful on your way home.
You just had a booba. It just materialized in your house. It just kind of danced its way in there. What was all that about? It certainly was as strange as ever. It appeared and then disappeared. It came to life just like the Toy Story toys and then found its way to another child that needed it once you had grown old enough to no longer need a booba. Or maybe you just had a real booba living in your house. Maybe it's one of those like leprechaun situations where you've just like it's there and only children can see it because only babies have hearts of pure gold enough to see a booba. You're too broke to booba. You should simply have more boobits. I do want to make a cheaper booba summon that doesn't keep them on screen forever, but just like makes one appear on screen, like a... You know what you can do? You can do V-Day booba. Wait, shit. I got the wrong one. Oh no. There's no space, I think. V-Day Booba. There we go. And that'll make the Booba appear for like a little bit. When you first found this channel, you thought the Booba footage came from an ad for the toy. You didn't know there was a show. There absolutely is a show. I forget what stream it was, but there was a point where I went and watched a clip of it on stream, and I did get copyright claimed for like 30 seconds of looking at Booba do a dance. You're not too broke for Booba, but you're saving for Hat Day. Yeah, we're definitely doing a Hat Day is Saturday this year? It's the 26th, right? Or was it the 16th? Shit, when was Hat Day? Hat Day. Sunday, January 5th. No. The other one. 26th? Oh, is that a Tuesday? No, it's March now. We're good. 26th is a Saturday. Okay. I got confused and went to the next month and was looking at April 26th, and I'm like, that's a Tuesday. That's not a day I can stream. I mean, I could, but that's like between the 2 days. Yeah, okay. 26th, we're definitely doing a stream. We're doing a special hat stream. I should make hats cheaper, probably. January was Hat Day. March is Wear a Hat Day. Ah, I like how hats are so good and important that they get 2 days. So entranced by the funny folding dance. Always be appreciating funny folding dances. Hats are so good and important. Hat time all the time. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Well, we're gonna go to math. Every day we're attending math. ABC, always be funny folding dance. Always be, there's gotta be a synonym for dance that starts with a C, right? Shaking it? Oh shit! Give the birds a kiss for you. We will smooch the bird. Thank you for the resubs.
Give the birds a kiss from you. Less than 3 eyfey dance, eyfey dance.
Eyfey dance, eyfey dance! Thank you for the resubscribe. I forgot that TTS is turned on for that. Less than 3 eyfey dance, eyfey dance. Cha-ching. Always be chancing? Hello. We're dating a bird, and by dating a bird, I mean we're slowly uncovering the mass murders of the school doctor. And I guess kind of cha-chang? Is that? Oh, cha-chaing. Like the cha-cha. I forgot that's a dance. You could also do can. That's one too, right? Like can you do the can, kick your legs, it's can. That's how you do the can. Today's a school festival. Here's Maid Cafe birds. Always be can. Always be can. You understand? What I really want to do is figure out a way to do, like, literally just make a list of words that start with the letter C. Always be can't. Yeah, you got this. There you go. Always be can't. Do not make you think about can. Did you have to dance the can? I don't think I've ever done it in my life. I've never kicked my legs up in the air like a can. I cannot do the can. You did? Oh, rest in peace. You can. He kind of is doing the can though, is the thing. The little dancey man? Him dance? Him can. Him can do the can. Him can't. You wore such an outfit. Oh, I bet there were frills involved, weren't there? Oh, I bet there were layers and frills. You'll dig up pictures. Ooh, oh wait, isn't that? A familiar silhouette floats by on the other side of the crowded schoolyard. Dr. Iwamine? I thought he'd be cooped up in infirmary doing something boring today. Can reveal. Frills, sequins, and feathers? Oh my god. Can reveal. Make that a channel point reward. 100,000 points gets you the can picture. Maybe I should ask him to eat lunch with me. The can is the chicken dis. Oh no. The can is the kick. Let's see if we can find a gif of this. A gif that's not gonna like violate TOS. None of the here's some I guess mice doing it. I'm like so worried that if something on the side shows up, just to like ignore whatever's going on the side there. That's the can sort of, but there's like a knee part involved. Let me hum it real quick. Da da do 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 da 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 do 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 da da do 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 da 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 da. Yeah, it's got the can music, and it's like the chicken dance is and it like you flap your arms like a chicken. The can is like, I guess, knee kick. Why are there so many can gifs? I'm mesmerized. Yeah, knee bend, knee kick. Can is mostly legs. I'm pretty sure it's like 100% legs. You get a line of people and y'all link arms and then you just do your knees and kicks. Your brain chicken dance song and can music are the same. Mashup when? Can we get the can chicken dance? Do the can but to the chicken dance song. It would work, I think. It would probably work. Well, we're not avoiding the doctor like the plague because we are so trying to smooch this bird. Can chicken you the dance can dance it chicken can dance chicken dance. Do you want to be a chicken? Do you want to be a duck? I don't want to be a chicken. I don't want to be a duck. So I shake my butt. Quack 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 quack. Cluck cluck. Is that the words? Does the chicken dance have words? You can has cheeseburger. You can has cheeseburger. 90% sure he did the chicken dance to the can music in the roller rink. Do you want to be a can? Do you want to be a dance? Ah, the roller rink. Listen, roller rinks are eternal, I guess. It's like a disco. Discos haven't been around for a while, but they still are around if you look hard enough. It was called the roller rink. I don't think I've ever been to a roller rink. I've been to ice skating rinks. I know they have them here. One of my coworkers has showed me pictures of her going to a roller rink recently, like within the past couple years, I think. Can't remember if it was pre-COVID or not, but like literally either like the year before COVID or something. It was very bad and you hurt your wrist. Oh, rest in peace. Haven't done it in a million years. I think okay, so at a roller rink, do they give you roller skates or roller blades? That's the big question. It was America themed? Were there just like American flags everywhere? Were there hamburgers? Were fireworks going off? That's the only I live in America and that's the most American things I can think of. Did they give you Jell-O? That feels like a thing that probably isn't even American, but I don't know why it feels American to me. It's not great. The one you went to had both skates and blades? Okay, because I'm like, skates are more stable. You can't do anything on them. You can only go in a straight line, kind of. You can definitely do things if you're talented, but I'm not talented. But like, they're more stable. And blades are more like ice skates, where you gotta balance a little bit. I have to catch up to him first. Associate marshmallow cream with America? I don't think do people eat marshmallow cream straight? Like, I've only ever used it in cooking. Yeah. Oh, Fluff? Yeah, Fluff. You've been to one, they give out skates, but you can also bring your own skates and blades? Interesting. think it's past your bedtime. I hope you have a good sleeps. I hope you have a good dreams. I hope you don't dream of cans and only dream of Pokemon cards. Always be sleeping soundly. Always be not getting murdered by birds. Not getting bird murdered. He did go this way, right? Ah, you've had fluff once. I'm pretty sure I bought fluff once to use in some sort of baked good, and I don't remember what the baked good was. You got marshmallow spread for a special occasion, never opened it, and it expired. Can it expire? Does it? I guess it would go stale, right? It's like sugar. Sugar doesn't really go bad, does it? Does it? I eat a lot of foods like way past their expiration date because as long as it doesn't have mold on it, it's fine, right? Good on a PB sandwich. Oh yeah. I forgot people do that. Peanut butter and marshmallows. Marshmallows get crunchy? My problem with marshmallows is they get sticky. They all stick to each other in the bag, and then you just have like one conglomeration of marshmallows. Did I lose them? Where'd he go? There aren't even any stands set up here, and nothing in the pamphlet about anything outside the main area. A hunk of mallow. The only thing back here is the incinerator. Who goes there? Sister, and you tried some ice cream despite the expiration date tasted very off. Oh, rest in peace. I guess you could use it to make your own, like, is Rocky Road the one with marshmallow in it? I know it's got, like, chocolate and nuts, maybe? Hey, doctor, what are you doing over here by the incinerator? Nothing nasty or evil, right? Just normal stuff, probably. I was following him up until a minute ago, but now he's behind me. Think you'll go to bed as well. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, thank you, Octo and Cherry, both for stopping by. Thank you for watching and hanging out and chatting. I hope you both have wonderful dreams of marshmallow fluff that's unexpired and Booba's doing the funny folding dance. And not expired marshmallow fluff and Can's getting you. Favorite thing to do with marshmallows is slap them in some Oreos and microwave? Oh. I know when you microwave a marshmallow, it like puffs up, right? Does it melt? You just stop summoning Nightbot. Nightbot is assigned bedtime at stream by Nightbot. Maybe I should just have Nightbot say goodnight and not the person's name, but also it is very funny that he says the person's name. Oh, it's you. Stalking is a bad habit, young lady. No, I wasn't. I was just wondering what you were doing. Is it a crime to walk about one's own school? Return of the Sugar Plum Fairies. But there's nothing back here. There's the incinerator. Why? I was placed in charge of the science club's activities today. I just came back here to get rid of some things that were left over. Unneeded things. Things? My hunter-gatherer instincts are telling me to change the subject. Oh, right. Sir, would you like to walk around together? I heard the haunted houses. No, thank you. At least let me finish inviting you before you refuse. As I said, I'm supervising the science club, so I do not have time for fraternization. Oh, okay. Dude, our bird dating is going so well, I think. And so I returned to the cafe. Thank you, Nightbot. Returned to the cafe, scared off by his obstinance and my own survival instinct. Desu eyfey. If only I could tell how she plans her actions, I could deal with her fairly easily. How troubling. We're in danger. I handed in my recorder instead of my math homework. What do? Is Mr. Nanaki still in the staff room? Excuse me. Huh? Mr. Nanaki and Dr. Iwamine. I hadn't expected to see them together. And you see nothing peculiar about these numbers? Nothing at all. There's a statistical deviation visible in the data on the students from the past few years. I'd hoped to get some insight from you, but it would seem I have overestimated you. Really? Sorry I couldn't help then. Isle. Thank you, Nightbot. Nightbot is so excited for the Doctor route. We're siding with Shu because that's the bird we're trying to date, I think. Can I, there we go. You should look more closely, Mr. Nanaki.
Well, hello, Desu. Even the students disrespect you? Pathetic.
Squints at time.
The time is 9:01 and 37 seconds.
Sir, I gave you my recorder earlier instead of my homework.
So you did. Here you go.
Here's the workbook. Thank you, sir. Sorry, sir.
Like teacher, like pupil.
Here it's 12:01. Oh, it's already March 3rd. Happy 3-3. Happy 3-3 Thursday. Thursday. We're supposed to go to the infirmary today. Better hurry. Thursday. Excuse me. Huh?
Yes.
Where's Sakazaki? Didn't he come yet?
Mr. Sakazaki won't be here today, or tomorrow, or the day after.
Must crawl off to bed like a functional adult. Have a good night's sleep. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting and sharing stories. I hope your dreams go good. I hope your dreams go good. Yeah. Have a good night. Have a good sleep. Have a good marshmallow dreams and not bad mellow dreams. What do you...
He's been absent for almost a month now.
I never realized. Did something happen?
Who knows? He was never a very good student. No one's surprised to see him playing hooky again.
You know something about it, don't you, sir?
Me? Of course not. I only know what happens within this little room.
He laughed like ho ho ho, just like Santa Claus. That somewhat alluring, slightly evil smile on his face tells me all I need to know. He had a hand in this. You do know something.
Sleeping pills.
What, huh?
What are you standing around for? You're his replacement now. Count our supplies and mark down anything we're low on.
I don't think that counts as an explanation. Yuya skipping school? I never thought of him as that type. And he hasn't even called me.
Why did you decide to become an assistant here, Miss Desu?
Because, Oh, it's confession time, apparently. I like you, sir.
Is that so? What a coincidence. I think I'm starting to like you too. Though I can't say I thought much of you at first.
He likes me? Is that good or bad? My heart's racing, but I can't tell if it's love or fear for my life. I wonder where Yuya went. I wonder where Yuya is safe and sound and not at all in an incinerator or buried in a mud. We did so good on our bird test, I think. Today's Christmas, but Christmas is too mainstream, so I'm not celebrating. Which is to say, my family's Shin Buddhist. Ooh, there's someone at the door. Howdy, Pelican Express here with a package for Miss Desu Eyfey. Sign here, please. Oh, thank you. Thank you, little girl. Have a good one. Wonder what it is. I don't think I ordered anything recently. It's from Dr. Iwamine. Whoa, there's even a letter. Hey, Toily. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's it going? How is your Wednesday doing it, being, existing? Why are you flirting with birds? We're gonna date this doctor so good and nothing bad is gonna happen and we're never gonna get hurt or worse.
I greatly appreciated your hard work in the infirmary. I hope this suits your taste. Merry Christmas, Iwamine Shu.
He has really nice handwriting. Let's see, what's in here? There's a big box and a small one. The evil doctor? Yeah, we're doing the creepy doctor route. And everything's totally normal. Inside the small box is a quill pen. Oh yes, the round one, the roundest one, the one who is simply a circle. It's beautiful. A real white bird feather. Is he really giving this to me? It looks pricey. The big one is... Uh-huh. It looks like a roast chicken? Or maybe a turkey. I'm not sure what people eat on Christmas. The one who locked you up? Yeah, but that was a different save file. He hasn't done it this time. All he's done is act really creepy and suspicious. Say things like he wants our left arm, and we should disappear. The beauty of alternate timelines. Yeah. And like, this part. This is so totally normal and not weird at all. He sent us a wonderful Christmas roast turkey or chicken. It's still warm. He must have had it delivered in a hurry. And a quill pen. So nice of him. Thank you, Doctor. Yum! The sun, its majestic brilliance sweeps across the land, lighting it into incandescent glory. The first day of the new year, and I'm still alive to enjoy it. Time to go to the shrine! Let's go get our... Oh, there's our childhood friend in his shrine gear. Who's alive? I mean, we are. We are, and apparently our childhood friend is. And I think the doctor is, probably. We want fulfillment in conquest, apparently. Living is cringe. Nah. Living's great. Cringing is cringe? Think about all the cool things you can do when you're alive, like date a bird, or eat a bird, or not do a backflip. Bye, Ryota. We have read this dialogue before. Hello, Sensei. We have read this dialogue before. Java blessing. Breathing equals living. Breathing is cringe, so living is cringe. Pff, you don't need to breathe to live. Right? You can just kind of get that stuff through the skin, right? The oxygen? Doctor, what are you doing here? He's standing a little way away from the crowd. Will I stop breathing for the next hour? That's probably fine. Breathing, like... Hold on. Do you need to breathe? Why do you breathe? Every part of your body needs oxygen to survive. On this page, we explain why you breathe and the muscles involved while breathing. Do humans need to breathe? Your cells need oxygen to convert the nutrients you eat into energy for your body. In the process of making that energy, some waste products are produced. Not only does breathing provide your body with necessary oxygen, but it also rids the body. But like, what happens if you don't breathe in? Holding your breath also causes the amount of carbon dioxide buildup in your body to cross the blood-brain barrier. Your brain notices the change and increases your body's desire to inhale and exhale. If you still don't breathe at this point, you can have a seizure, faint, or even injure your brain. Okay, I take it back. Please breathe. Please breathe. Everybody breathe. Everybody breathe right now. Channel point redeemed. -1 points. I'm redeeming it. Always be breathing. Do slash me need to breathe? Do me I mo need to breathe? I could do a command that's just exclamation point breathe. Hold on, let's add that to Nightbot. Nightbot new command moments. Exclamation point breathe. Funky italicized thing? Oh, I don't even remember. Oh, it's there we go. Yeah, it's you do have to do slash me and then like a space and then type your message. And now there is also a Nightbot breathe command. Do you need to breathe? Apparently, yes. Nightbot says you need to do this. You must do this. Do partridges have winter plumage? He looks a little fluffier than usual. I wouldn't have expected to see you celebrating the new year here, sir.
Celebrating? Hardly. I had no interest in gods, temples, or celebrations.
Yep, that's what I thought. So wait, what's he doing here? What are you here for, sir?
I just happened to be passing by.
But there's nothing else here. Why would you be...
Is it a crime to aimlessly wander the city in the morning?
What happens if not breathe? Well, apparently you can get a seizure or damage your brain. You can have a seizure, faint, or even injure your brain. Can you live if you don't breathe? Time is very important when an unconscious person is not breathing. Permanent brain damage begins after only 4 minutes without oxygen, and death can occur as soon as 4 to 6 minutes later. Machines called automated external defibrillators, AEDs, can be found in many public places and are available for home use. Sounds like fun. Sounds like bad. Sounds like a bad time. I imagine it's uncomfortable. I mean, I was just wondering.
Such a crowd all at once, and as you said, there's nothing else around here.
Nah. If it were me, I would simply not have a seizure or die. I would simply learn to live without oxygen, because I'm cool and don't need it.
Who would notice if one or two were to disappear? Well then, goodbye, Miss Desu.
I bet this... Happy New Year, Creepy Doctor Man. I bet Creepy Doctor Man tells people to stop breathing.
Ba-ba-ba-ba. Nothing special this semester.
Nightbot? Oh, Woody Woodpecker. For a second, I thought Nightbot was reacting to Toily saying I would listen to him, and I'm like, what YouTube video are you just bringing up? I still haven't gotten the Woody Woodpecker laugh as a full command yet, but perhaps this weekend. We gotta go buy some beans. I should have Nightbot just do a random YouTube video. Oh. Oh, I'm having brain thoughts. I did figure out how to make Nightbot say a random thing from a list. Like the V-Day ones. It'll just pick a random V-Day heart to do from a list of V-Day hearts. So I could just have a list of videos. I should have a funny video time redeem for channel points where it picks from a list of short YouTube vids. There's so many cool things you can do with streaming. We have to buy some beans. Let's get that racing blend. I don't think we've seen all the V-Day hearts, actually. Yeah. There's V-Day Goofy. I don't even remember what most of them are. I'm pretty sure the moon is one of them, right? Yeah, the moon is one of them. If you just do V-Day, it gets a random one. Him is one of them. Did I do Nightbot? I didn't do Nightbot. That's a crime. Well, it did Boobas. It did Boobas is what it did. Alright, Doc, are you ready for these beans?
I do not recall summoning you to duty today. What is it?
The doctor seems to be engaged in sweet embrace with a stack of papers at his desk. He didn't even look at me, and from his voice, he wants me to leave. You know what day it is today, Doctor?
February 3rd.
He glances at the calendar above his desk and then returns to his paper. I don't think I have a... Is it Micharu? Mikaru? I don't know who that is. I definitely can't set it up, but I am going to Google him. Oh, it's from Brand New Animal. Michiru? Oh, is it Michiru? World of Warcraft. What? Yeah, it should be, if it's the brand new Animal one, it should be Michiru. I never finished it. I need to watch it. Apparently Micharu is a 60 Worgen Beast Mastery Hunter Lothar World of Warcraft character. Wild. The anniversary of the first successful human embryo transfer. Really? Of course, test tube babies had been successfully grown before then. So what did you want? Are you hoping I would transfer you an avian ovum? No. It'd have to be a really sad V-Day Goofy. Always be Valentine's for Goofy. It'd have to be a really sad girl to be fantasizing about bird eggs in the school infirmary. It's Legumentine's, sir. You give beans to the boy you like. Sorry for interrupting. No, that was necessary, I think. I think Goofy needed to be on screen at that moment. What other V-Days were there? I know Beans is one of them. Oh yeah. Luffy. There's Beans. You give beans to the boy you like, so here. You giving these to me? Yeah. He finally looks over at me, but his expression is still... No, it's... V-Day Sans. Yeah, it's Sans Undertale. You know him. You know him from hit game of Undertale. He says ha 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 and then drink ketchup. It's changed to something else. These are quite elegantly packaged. Yeah, I got the most expensive ones for you, sir. No, I don't have a V-Day Luffy. Only Sans. Only Sans Undertale from hit game Undertale. Pee-wee Herman? I don't have V-Day Pee-wee Herman. What else do I have? I think I have V-Day... Bicycle? Have we seen that one yet? I don't think we've seen that one yet. Don't have V-Day eyfey. I should have put a V-Day eyfey. There's 9 of them in total. 10? 9 or 10? So these were sold to you as some sort of luxury item. I see. Such a thing would have never occurred to us if we had lived so long ago. Aztecs? Like the people from Aztecia or the sports team? I don't have V-Day Squilliam, but I think I have a V-Day Quote 5. I don't have a V-Day for either of those. For the Aztecs or the Aztecs. To think that we... There's Squilliam. To think that we live in a society where price is completely disconnected from amount and nutritional value. Is this a roundabout way of saying that the beans aren't worth their price tag? The value comes from the fact that they're expensive alone. Fascinating. I shall experiment on them later. No, you're supposed to eat them. The nutritional value and appearance aren't important. The important part is the fact that I gave them to you today. You gave me beans that anyone could get with the money. Worthless. Ah, rejected. Your resistance only makes my maiden heart burn stronger for you, Doctor. In that case, I'll bring you beans I grew myself next year. Just you wait. This game is the weirdest dating sim, I think. Casper? Like the friendly ghost? The year's almost over. Feels like it only started yesterday. Today's the last day I have infirmary duty as well. Casper, the friendly ghost, the friendliest ghost I know. I think I had a nightmare about the mean ghost from Casper when I was like 3. The doctor's not here yet? The infirmary is quiet and peaceful as always. The orderly rows of medicines, the neatly made bed. Don't like this doctor? Good, your instincts are working. Huh? Something stinks in here. It's coming from the bed behind the curtains. I'm scared. Oh, red. The sheets are stained brilliant red. At the foot of the bed, I guess, Content warning for evil bad? At the foot of the bed sits a wash basin. It's liquid pink with a stack of scissors coated in blood and feathers at the bottom. The blood on the bed is still wet. Oh, docteur. Don't like this docteur. The students who disappeared after going to the infirmary. Yuya. That mysterious smile the doctor gave when I asked him. I have to get out of here. I have to tell someone. I need to report it to the police? Anyway, I need to get away. I gotta get out of here before he...
You're early today, Miss Desu. You're rather pale. Here, why don't you lie down?
Doctor, this blood...
Oh, forgive me. I just finished dismembering another student and I hadn't cleaned up yet. Please pay it no mind.
He didn't even try to deny it. The door's locked.
Going home so soon?
It won't open.
Indeed it won't. After all, there are many bad little boys and girls who try to leave before their examinations are over. Like you.
V-Day door, V-Day unlock door, V-Day escape infirmary, V-Day please help, V-Day police, V-Day firefighters, V-Day teachers, V-Day anybody else. Doctor, you really have been cutting people and been using them for your experiments. Yeah, well, time to die. This is the good route, by the way. This is the good route for this doctor.
Do you really need to ask that? After all, you even helped me.
Helped you? I would never.
Don't tell me you've forgotten already. Just at the start of this semester, you helped me destroy a little evidence. You brought back the ID card of one of my guinea pigs. I suppose I dropped it by accident. You really helped me out then. We can't leave things like that lying around now, can we?
Then, Yuya, what did you do to Yuya?
Oh, I thought you'd figured that out already. He's in here, Miss Desu. In here.
The doctor reaches over and lightly strokes my stomach. The true ending doesn't mean good. You're not wrong there. The big one is, it looks like a roast chicken, or maybe a turkey. I'm not sure what people eat on Christmas. It's still warm. He must have had it delivered in a hurry.
Of course, technically speaking, he's long since been digested and absorbed into your body, so we don't really know exactly where he is now, do we?
You can't be. No. No.
How did he taste? I was worried he might be a little tough. I did so regret not having a better bird to send you. It simply wouldn't do to have you throw him out.
That was Yuya?
Aha, that's a beautiful face, Miss Desu. I have longed so dearly to see that face. You could tell from the start that I was dangerous, couldn't you? And yet you came to see me again and again. Very assertively.
No, I had to come for my infirmary duties.
Was that really it? You knew I planned to kill you, and yet you came anyway. Are you sure you didn't have feelings for me, perhaps?
No, I want to say, but my tongue is like lead in my mouth. Maybe it's true. Maybe somewhere deep inside I love the doctor. Hey, quick disclaimer for everybody, all y'all in chat, all y'all watching. Don't be in a relationship like this. Don't be dating a murderer, I think. I think that's lesson number 1 of Romance 101.
I'm afraid that I have room for only one love in my life, and that is research. But it would be cruel to ignore your earnestness. And so I put so much thought into how I might reward you. Just cutting you up would be a terrible pity, and I think I want to keep you by my side.
Would this be considered Stockholm Syndrome? I don't even... Would it? It's gotta be some kind of syndrome. He's gonna kill me. I know he's gonna kill me. So why can't I move?
And so this is what I decided. I shall preserve only your head. It will be easily stored. Of course, I can't let such a rare sample slip by, so I'll remove your brain.
Why can't I pull my eyes from his?
From the neck down, I shall cut you up and study you thoroughly. Don't worry, you won't go to waste. I'll make sure to examine your insides most intimately.
Suddenly, he has a cleaver in his left wing.
You have chased after death's allure most diligently. I suppose you're too afraid to speak now? For a moment, my vision shifts to the ceiling. The wall, the floor, my eyes rolling wildly. The world twists, soaked in red. And so my life came to an end. This is what happens when you don't breathe. A bird kills you. We have an emergency report from the Pigeon Nation Project. The researcher we dispatched to the school stole a highly classified sample and fled. He took sample HB087, the human head. We have not confirmed that he is armed. We have sealed off the area. He seems to be acting alone, so our retrieval squad shall take care of everything quickly. Please help yourself. The cheese danishes are rather good. Imph. Have these brutes no mercy. Though I did agree to this from the start, ho-ho. We seem to be in a bit of a pickle, Miss Desu. They suddenly asked that I give you to them. And to think that until now they considered you worthless. I was the one who preserved you so beautifully. You like the jar, do you not? Do you know of the mere exposure effect? It states that one can become attached to things simply through repeated contact with them. A conundrum indeed. I think perhaps I have felt new emotions since I acquired you. Feed cheese Danish. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of craving a cheese Danish right now. Like, that sounds real good. We have but little time together, I fear. I do not like the idea of handing you over to them, so I think I shall break you once more. Of course, do not wish to force you into a double suicide. I shall break this glass only after confirming your feelings. You loved me, did you not? Yes, or yes. Yeah. Thank you. I'm so glad I got to kill you. Good night, Miss Desu. Well, yes or yes. Contact in the water, left side. Weapons free, take him down. Well, so that's the doctor's route. It kind of seems like we can only really get through one bird a night. But we do have, yeah, it's like we have 30 minutes left. Which is not enough time to do another bird, even though it takes 2.5 hours, so it's like not enough to fill up the whole stream. The happy couple. I don't know if that's what I'd call it. Maybe I'm just gonna start doing like do a bird and then switch to drawing. We can do a couple doodles. That's what we did last time. And I did rearrange my desk. So now I get distracted really easily. Fair, true, fair. I rearranged my desk, so now my microphone is on the left side instead of the right side, so I can draw without my hand hitting the microphone. I hope you all enjoyed that very, very touching, heartfelt ending, romance. Once again, we have attempted to date a bird, and once again, we kind of didn't. I get, like, this is probably the second closest we've gotten to dating a bird after the fancy boy and his living in a cave with us. Thank you, Nightbot. But, like, we kind of were dead during it, so I don't think it counts. Goodbye, Hatoful Boyfriend. We will, do a different bird next week, but for now, we're gonna go to BRB for a second. While I get Clip Studio Paint open. And we get some music going. And we change the title and the game to art. And we say it's art. How you guys feeling about this game?
Are you enjoying the bird story? Are you enjoying what true romance is like? I'm learning so much about it. When you fall in love, you die, I guess. Oh, all the boobas are still here. That's fine, they can stay here. Let's get some jams. Let's get some jams. You like cooing birds? Is that like wooing, but when a bird does it? They go. Let me get the now playing. There we go. Yeah. When you woo a bird, you coo a bird. Alright, that's some art. Oh, I gotta turn that volume down a little bit. I think. There we go. Does anybody have any art requests? Does anybody have any doodle requests? Let's draw the bird we just dated. He was like so round. And his eyes were like that. Casper scaring eyfey. Oh, we can do that. And he has a little necktie. And I think it's striped. And a wing. And he's so evil. And he's got a malicious smile and some little feet. That's him. That's the bird. That's the partridge. Just put him in the corner there. Don't forget the cleaver. Oh, yeah. Gotta get the cleaver. We'll just get his wing. Cleavers are the ones that are like that, right? And they've got a hole in them somewhere. Like here. Now that's an art. That's a bird art right there. Oh, yeah. What does Casper look like? I know he's got baby head. Oh, I forgot Casper's a mattress thing now. Give me images. There we go. So Casper looks like a head big, little cheeks. He's got no ears. His head is basically a light bulb. Like if this is a light bulb, what a light bulb look like? This is a Casper. And he's got to be scary, so his mouth is going to look like that. It doesn't look right for Casper to be like this. I'm sorry, Casper. And then you've just kind of got, like, regular arms. That's Casper, the friendly light bulb. And you know what? We can give Casper a cleaver. Everybody can have a cleaver. There we go, there we go, there we go. This very peaceful music. We make his mouth like that. I don't like it. I take it back. I take it all back. That's a clever idea. Ha 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 ha. Very punny. Give him his little baby fingers. That's right. You can have... No, we'll give you the 4 fingers, because you've only got 4 in the other hand. And he has legs, except when he doesn't. Like, sometimes he's got a little wispy tail. And sometimes he's got little baby legs, but I kind of hate the way his baby legs work, so we're giving him a wispy tail. And then here I am, over here, just so terrified. So terrified of the mans. So sad and upset about it. We got a couple of these. My hair can be a little frazzled because of how scared I am. Hate it when the scary guy. I don't think that's right. Hold on. Do big eye, small pupil. Triangle mouth? We're gonna need to move this. What do people look like when they're afraid? I haven't been afraid in so long. Have y'all been scared recently? Have y'all seen a spooky story or a movie or a I guess, event that done made you frightened? I recently saw the, you watched a soap opera. That was scary. Was it Scary Bad Writing? I saw a video called The Backrooms. It wasn't actually scary, but it was like it was definitely a horror thing, but it was real cool. It was like a very SCP-esque video. I wonder if there's a way I can put it on screen. Do y'all want to get scared? Do y'all want to not sleep tonight? Do y'all want to be looking exactly like this? Sure. Alright, let's see if I can figure out how to set this up. I got amused by the Pokemon music. The Backrooms. I guess I could just go to watch a movie time. Alright, music. Pause for a hot sec. You guys ready to watch a scary movie? It's called The Backrooms Found Footage. It's 10 minutes long? Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna figure out. We're gonna figure out a way to get this on the art screen at the same time. Browser. Browser. I guess I could do add existing. Not a browser source. We want a Windows source. Add existing internet. There we go. And then we just crop you. And we just crop you. And then we just crop you. And we make you so small over here in the corner. There we go.
Camera.
Rolling.
All right, and action.
Action. Look how scary.
All right, cut. Cut. That was good. That was good, guys. All right, that was good. I'm thinking we get a wide angle, and then we're done. Okay?
All right. Yeah, cool. Like how much further? Like
a little more. A little more.
you got it?
Yeah, yeah.
Backrooms. How do I do this? Hands on head?
Hello?
Because I'm so scared that I need to
Hello?
protect myself?
Hey guys.
Oh, wait. What are we waiting for?
What is this?
You guys can see the scary movie, right? Is this what the meme is from? Is there a meme? It might be.
Hello? Is someone there?
What would the meme be? Is it just when the monster jumps out? Like, it's, like the funny thing instead? Oh. Hold on.
Whoa.
Hold on. If I click this, it's gonna show up tiny in that corner. Yeah. It's this. It's definitely this one. If you're not careful, you know, clip out of reality in the wrong areas, you'll end up in the back rooms where it's nothing but stink of old moist carpet, the madness of Monty Yellow, the endless background noise. God save you if you hear something wandering around. What if we kissed in the back rooms? Yeah, this is, I think, the original. Post it in the Discord. Well, there you go. I think this is like the original, and then people started memeing about it. I am so scared of Casper the Ghost and not the back rooms. Scary. I would love to wander around in a cool place like that. You've wondered but never thought to look it up. It seems real neato. It seems real neato and definitely safe and not
Can
scary.
anybody hear me?
Not scary at all, even.
Hello?
Damn it.
Oh, he said a bad word. Oh, not that one. I need to get, can I do a tricky maneuver? Where I screenshot my own OBS screen so that I can get, oh sorry if it paused it, so I can get the color of my hair from it. There we go.
Okay.
Are you on
What
the edge
the
of your
hell?
seats yet? Are you scared of the doodles on the wall?
What the hell?
It's normal. Don't move. Stay still. Look at him go. Nightbot is so scared. It's okay, Nightbot. It's not real. It's just funny make-believe for the internet. I know it says found footage, but it's not actually found footage. Oh, Nightbot is so scared he's screaming. You're also scared. It's fine, don't worry, Snorlax. It's not real. It's just funny make-believe for the internet. I think this was actually made in Blender. Like, this is 3D animation. Staircases are kind of scary if you think about it. Why are you doing that? Why are you flipping the lights?
Holy shit.
That's kind of cool, actually. Dumpster.
What the fuck? What the fuck? This isn't real. This isn't real. This isn't real.
It's not real. It's funny and made up for the internet. Stairs really are the scariest architecture known to man. Why do they look like that? Why aren't they just a ramp? Like when they spiral. It looks cool from the outside, but then once you start climbing them, it's like, well, hold on now. Is this okay? Is this allowed? Is it supposed to do this? This is just what nighttime sounds like. If you ever go outside at night, this is what it sounds like. I promise. Bye. There he go. Do you understand now? Do you understand the back rooms? Get that music back on. Well, he dead. Exactly, random game lover. This is why you should never clip through the ground. Always be staying above the ground where you belong. This song? Oh, it's from Sonic Mania. No wonder it's a bop. A question? Yeah. What's your question? Always be clipping, don't. Never be clipping through. Always be clipping, don't through the ground, don't do it. Why do I draw good? No, I don't know if what you're looking at here, but look at these sketchy lines. This is not good art. This is like Dooble's. This is Dooble's. I think your art is good. But yeah, also practice is the big thing, is just literally the more you draw, the better you get at it. Dooble. It's simply Doobles. It's simply funny Doobles from drawing. What is... Did I draw... Why are you white? Why are you white? What did I do here? I drew with white instead of erasing, didn't I? Crimes, crimes, crimes. True. I want to see a Snorlax draw stream. I bet it would be so good. Didn't you say you were going to do a MS Paint one at some point? Guess what? It's you birth of a day on a Friday. Oh, hell yeah. You get birthday weekend. On this Friday? On this day of Friday? In like a couple of days of it? Happy almost a birthday. Happy almost a day of birth. Sarah S. Scribbles. Is that who I think it is? It is. I have a book of hers. Put that on. Let's put that on movie. Yeah. How do you draw so well? Practice. Must be an innate gift, a gift from God. It's practice. I'll never understand how some people are so talented. A mystery. Practice. Always simply be drawing, and then this of a fruit of the day. Happy this of a fry of the day of the birthday of the coming of the week in the couple days of it. Happy almost older. Congrats on alive. What layer am I on? The secret to drawing is when you get the right layer 20 times in a row, you get 5 experience points. And that, once you do that enough times, it elevates you to the level of pro drawer. And then you can draw a snail. You guys want to learn how to draw a snail? Bad news though, you're still alive? No, that's good news, because if you weren't alive, you would be Casper the Ghost, and that's scary. You don't want to be scary. You didn't listen to the guy that lost you in Overwatch who told you to die? You shouldn't listen to him. It sounds like he's bad at Overwatch. Sounds like he's one of them bad gamers that is bad at the game, and then when they lose to somebody that's good at the game, they get mad about it. Sounds like some kind of a badminton. Not badminton, like the game you play that's kind of like tennis, but with a funny birdie. But bad man, like a man who bad. I don't know why I drew the outline like that. I should have just been using the... Let's wear a gray shirt today. Did y'all know I'm wearing a Hatoful Boyfriend shirt right now in the meat space, in the real world, in the physical realm dimension? I got it from a coworker friend who I was like, I played Hatoful Boyfriend and thought it was neato, and she was like, here, now you have a shirt, and I'm like, this is actually really dope, thank you. The meat space. Oh, okay, hold on, hold on. I should have had a meat space command by now. That one's important. There we go. I hope I spelled that right. V-Day door is better than meat space. I'll get a V-Day door in there. There you go. Meat space is there, but I gotta, hold on, I gotta take a note. Is my notes app gonna be working now? Okay, yes it is. What was I writing before when my notes was broken? What did I get that one? Fun Home. Okay, yeah. We're good. We got it. Yeah, trigger fire things you can't add during stream because they don't... You have to like shut down OBS and reopen it for them to work. Or maybe you can get them to work if like... Hold on, we gotta get rid of this, I think. You might be able to get them to work if you do something funky like you... Derek, don't actually... Oh no, we're making it happen. We're gonna put a door in. It's gonna be in a little heart. I don't know what kind of door. It's gonna let us out and not get killed by a... monster pigeon. Can we do something funky with the shading? Can we do something all wild and wacky with the shading? Like, can we do That's not it. We want refer only to editing layer. Want to do that. We want to clip it. All right, I have to do this real quick. Do that real quick. We're making it blue, we're making it so blue. And this one, maybe we do blue. Yeah, we're blue. Oh. Do like this. And then we can do like a... Do I have like a darker bleed? Maybe? No. Watercolor? Blue. Blue. Watercolor? Yeah, I'll do watercolor. Just be real gentle with it. Can we layer mask it? How does lighting work? How lighting does work? I've never seen light in my entire life. We could just keep doing this. It's at least adding a fun texture to it. Do Ruboots not have eyes? I mean, define eye. Ruboots can see, sort of. But what if they see vibrations instead of light? What if they see auras? Is auras light? Are auras real? Just gonna do that, I think. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Thank you, Nightbot. Ba 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 ba. I was way into Earthbound in high school, I think. This one was Mother 3, though, I think. Yeah. Thank you, Toily. And Casper? Casper's gonna be scary red, I think. That's what color Casper is, I think. I'm on the wrong way. Ploo. This is the color. This doesn't look right at all. No, no, no. Casper can't be scary red. Casper has to be blue. Casper also has to be blue. Thank you, Nightbot. We will enjoy this one. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba ba. Do we also make you dark? Do we also give you weird and wild and wacky shading? Can we give you red also? I feel like there should be red involved. Maybe like evil eyes? Maybe Casper just looks like this. And Casper is so evil and there is emo anger blood on the skillet because he's so evil and he's gonna get you. He angry. Gonna get you. Yeah. And that's Casper. And that's a Casper. And it is 10 o'clock. So I think we're gonna call it there for tonight. I'm thinking with my thoughts and my brain and my thoughts and my brain and my brain and my thoughts and my brain. What layer? You? This is you. I'm thinking this is where we're gonna call it the night. At a normal time, instead of going forever, even though drawing is very fun. Maybe I'll start doing drawing streams on the weekend. Oh, I'm lost in the sauce. Okay, yeah. Save that. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you all for hanging out. Yeah, GG's Snorlax. Bird Baby Herman, Him Booba, Meat Space, Art and Door. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for hanging out. Thank y'all for chatting. For watching Spooky Backrooms movie. For seeing bird romance. We will play more of this. We will do another bird next week on the Wednesday of the week, 7 p.m. Pacific, normal time. On Monday, we will be playing more dog game. We will be doing Okami. We will be barking and running and digging and fighting demons. I'm going to try to find a time this weekend. Maybe Saturday. Maybe like a little earlier in the day on Saturday. I'll do a quick Elden Ring stream and see how that goes. Suss out some weekend stream times. But I'll post more about that in the Discord when it gets closer. Is anybody live right now? Shrimps are always live. Might send you to Shrimps. Let me just do a quick... Thank you, Nightbot. Perfect timing. Oh, Reborn is live. Let's send you over his way. Shrimps will be for another day. But yeah, thank you all so much, everybody who came. Thank you for lurkers. Thank you for VOD watchers. Thank you for people who are just kind of tuning in telepathically. I hope you all have a good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.